we wanted to join our strengths together in order to be able to offer more services to the media community outside of Luxembourg. It means we have 3 players with their own strength on the market. It means BC is a media expert. We have playout infrastructures, broadcasting services, and we also system integrators. P&T Luxembourg is the incumbent telecom operator of Luxembourg. So they have the longest history in telecom, and they have many points of presence everywhere in the world. And finally, we have Vicus-Luxlink, who has a teleport in Pearl, and we have high connectivity everywhere in the world via satellite, which wherever it is, films or data, which is really interesting for us. So we put ourselves together, so the play, the satellite, SAT, and the telecom communication, PlaySatcom. This is how we created that. Playout, broadcasting of content, broadcasting of channels, broadcasting on TV, but also broadcasting on any other platform like websites, like your iPad, whatever system you want. And we can create a professional playout infrastructure in less than 2 months today. In order to be able to create for a customer that's based in India, for instance, and broadcast this content from Luxembourg in less than an amount of time, a reduced amount of time, we need high connectivity, and this is where PlaySatcom is interesting. Journalists, they film their content, they need to send it. So they use PlaySatcom with Vicus-Luxlink, which have huge amounts of bandwidth on satellite bandwidth, and they just send the content with the satellite to wherever they want. And as we are free in this story, if there is a problem with the satellite, well, maybe there's a telecom link somewhere you can use to send this content for a journalist. Or if the telecom is not there, I hope you have internet connection, and at least you can use the NewsLink system from BC to send your content to your newsroom. So there's always a solution with PlaySatcom.
Vicus-Luxlink is a teleport operator based in Germany with partnerships in Luxembourg, in Korea and in Cyprus. We are able with our network to carry out, to see the whole arc of satellites in the world. So from every point on the world we can do uplinks, internet connectivities, video broadcasting. We can deliver content via satellite, but we can collect content also. Every part in the media world is interesting for us. Basically broadcasters or TV stations which want to have playout services, which needs to have connectivity to their newsrooms. And it's a real partnership in terms of knowledge. We all work together and have a strong partnership, especially with LuxPT. And we are working with them since years now, and so it was quite a natural thing to propose such a solution together with these three partners.
TERALINK network is a pan-European network for providing connectivity between various places in Europe. It's one of the best networks you can find in terms of latency. It's got very low latency, it's very fast. The POPs, the points of presence, are managed and controlled by us. So if you look at PlaySatcom, to have a network like TERALINK being part of that is the ideal solution. And none of us has got all the expertise or all the infrastructure that you want to offer to a customer. Everybody needs to deliver the piece that they are best at. Anybody can sell connectivity, that's not too difficult. The point is sell high quality connectivity, so that you've got a network that is reliable, but also to make sure that people can use that connectivity in the best possible way. Because just having the connectivity is one thing, doing something with it, have reliable services, and operate in your company what you want to do with that network, that's really the most important thing.
The M7 Group owns and operates 6 different DTH television brands and operates those from Luxembourg. Obviously, satellite's been hugely successful for us, but it has always been one-way traffic, and it's always been into typical consumer premises equipment, i.e. a set-top box or an integrated television. Although that is still very relevant, we are now also exploring opportunities to deliver to alternative screens. So think smartphones, think tablets and the likes, kind of multi-screen delivery and the opportunities that opens. Multi-screen is very much reality now. However, we should not forget the existing customer base. Multi-screen delivery is particularly aimed at the more younger generations who are very au fait with their smartphones, who are very au fait with using the internet to watch content. The success of YouTube is a prime example there, but also other ways of sharing content themselves. However, a lot of our existing customer base is still watching TV in a traditional fashion. So it's trying to merge those two, in effect, generations together and to move forward. We follow the technology innovations that are out there. So it's very much about consumer behavior. It is how they adopt to viewing, the types of devices they use, and how they want to move forward with this. Prime example is integrated TVs. So the TV manufacturers create the technology. It is up to us to implement that for the consumer in as easy a fashion as possible.
Nano TV is a television cloud solution especially designed for schools in Switzerland. We're providing services so that schools and teachers can use the platform to record content from TV and use it within their lectures, and they can share those recordings and their preparation to the lessons across schools. It's a kind of collaboration platform. We offer some simple tools that you can edit content with hard cuts, and you can download content if you want to make more sophisticated things. And you can add some text, you can add your preparation, and you can evaluate content of others, and you can start building a library that can be shared among all the schools. So the burden of catalogizing content and storing analog media and finding them back again, that can be left behind, and the time gain you have from these benefits we can use for teaching. So if you have more time for teaching. Let me tell you a story. We have the situation that the teacher who tries to be up to date with students or with his pupils is trying to download something or is trying to make something from YouTube, and then he goes into his classroom and then he starts his laptop and then he clicks on the YouTube link, and then there comes a picture who tells him, sorry, this link has gone because of copyright regulations. So what we have done with Nano TV, we have solved the legal problem. So if you store your content in Switzerland right now on the Nano TV platform, you know it's legally clear and you'll certainly find it when you need it. Right now we have a legal situation that allows to do this in Switzerland, and bringing this outside Switzerland into Europe is something I'm really eager to, but I still have a lot of respect of all the work that is going to do.
I think that most people come to these workshops in the very first place to meet the other people.
It's quite always a good idea to present new ideas and new business ideas or business initiative like PlaySatcom to such a forum.
From one point to the other, you know? At the beginning you're starting to speak about media, after you're drifting in space, and you come back to a TV reality, and you're finishing buying sushi on an interactive platform. And I think this was really fantastic.
It's very interesting to learn some of the challenges some of the other players in the industry are facing, to share ideas, and also it's a great network opportunity, meet people.
I'm really impressed what I found here in ideas, in infrastructures, in competences.
I've got a good relationship with P&T, and I've had for some time. I think it's interesting to see how a telecoms provider is so active in promoting the overall general business in the greater region, but in particularly in Luxembourg, not only by holding these workshops, but also by facilitating infrastructure changes, debates, etc. And that really is useful.